Hi, this is AJ Kent. I'm Andre Kent Jr. When I'm over at my home office, I'm Chief Andre Kent Jr., Chief Executive Officer or General Manager or the owner or Board of Trustees of my own home office. Whew. In my home office, I expect more than one layer. The top layer is Triton Exception. And as you know, anything that comes in Triton, actually, let's start with Athena Finance Group. Triton Exception is the umbrella over Athena Finance Group. And any revenue or income or deals that come in for Athena Finance Group, 15% off the top comes to Andre Kent Jr., which is myself at home. 15% goes to Triton Exception, with 5% going directly to AJ Kent's budget. 15% goes to Poseidon Wealth Team, and the remainder 55% stays in Athena Finance Group for the uses of Athena Finance Group. My home office, each section will have between all sections, Triton Exception, Athena Finance Group, Poseidon Wealth Team, Poseidon Wealth Arcade will have multiple churches, no more than 38 churches that are all led by one person. They will have a hired pastor, hired first lady, hired corporate chaplain for business purposes and purposes that the church does not provide for. Um, and they'll each get a budget of $1,808 a month per each church, and each church is spread out globally. Just in case we travel to another country and we need a church to use, we are not spreading the good faith. We are not going to other countries to spread the good faith. We just want stable churches and stationary permanent churches. Each level of my home office has a dining hall. Triton Exception has 49 employees. Athena Finance Group has 375 employees. Poseidon Wealth Team has 75 employee positions. And when I say employees, it has the employee positions, but I've been running every position. And then doing subcontracting and working with ADP Human Resources to pull this off. But I've been mostly working by myself, planning everything, writing everything. Triton Exception outranks everything above, and then my home office outranks Triton Exception as far as my personal home and living. The job of everybody on Athena Finance Group is to ensure that my homes are taken care of. On Athena Finance Group, we purchased 100 homes through like 50 properties through LoopNet, Zillow, James Edition, and Christie's, and Sotheby's real estate portfolio. We purchased about 100 properties that until the lockdown have paid for. The company itself is worth Invoice C and more. If we put Invoice C and just waited on it, our other programs and projects and dioramas need to stay. I'm 26 years old. Athena Finance Group and Triton Exception was founded in the United States of America in North Carolina. I'm the owner, chairman, and general manager of all sections. I outrank everybody at my company, and if you don't like working for myself personally and working for assets that I'm purchasing, this ain't the company for you to work at. Go work at the Achievers Support and Homage Network. Over here, we don't discuss the Achievers Support and Homage Network when you got somebody who can make their own projects, make their own dioramas, make their own dollhouse miniatures, make their own companies, make their own money. Okay, for our money purposes, any money that comes in, it automatically goes to a bank account under my business name, and we do use Square as well for each debit card and credit card that we do. Um, we pay for things by credit card, and then we come by each month and we pay the whole credit card balance off, so we build up business credit. And we're using business credit on this side, Triton Exception, Athena Finance Group. We use our EIN number, not my social security number. My EIN is 832908086. We do not provide our EIN to the Achievers Support and the Homage Network. They'll have to find their own EIN number. We stick to the operating agreements. Every bit of the company over here has operating agreements, and the operating agreements have insurance on them until I'm finished with the operating agreements. I have insurance on them in case they break any codes or restrictions. They've already been mailed into the Secretary of State's office, Secretary of State Elaine Marshall, and they've already been sent to the Register of Deeds office, my intentions. and it allows me to operate without having filed an annual report yet. All those companies are active. Their own our RAPT service is different than my RAPT at home. The home office RAPT, your job is to maintain any assets that I purchase. So when we purchase assets, they come off the debit card, checking account, or we pay for it on credit card, and then we get a receipt for it, and then we allow building of credit through our monthly payments. That's the only reason why we won't pay up front. On this side, I expect 10 Boeing 767 jets, similar or better, with the luxury first class, business class. They are owned just by my home office. I don't expect y'all to do the Young and Smart Company, Young and Dumb Entertainment on my home office. I expect y'all to cater to my needs and my immediate family, not my parents, not my sister, not my brother, none of that stuff, not my cousins and stuff, just myself and my immediate needs. As your employer, I cannot tell you how to spend your salary once you leave the outside of the company and go on your personal dollar. I can't tell you how to spend your money. But on a personal side, we have allotted $13,000 for consumption of groceries while on company dollar, $13,000 for storage, and we've reserved $13,000. So when you're on your personal side, if you want to go shopping for groceries, you can go do such. But we're not paying for those. That comes out of your salary. You would have to actually pay for those. And our groceries come from Sam's Club, Costco, and Walmart. And there's a specific list that we use to order, and each employee and personnel gets a separate list. They're all the same list, but each one gets a separate one to purchase, and myself included. I like to eat catering 6 times a day from local restaurants and small business owners, and leave a review, and have my team eat as well and leave a review. That way we show our loyalties to our company, and as a small business owner, we show support and love to other small business owners. I intend for myself to have 100 properties that are just myself, but if my employees and personnel want to live like I do, I will reserve 100 properties for them to live through. Um, that way they can just ask the company, hi, can you all find me a property or this, that, and other, because we try to pick the best and the best of the best. We shop with Southern Bank. We have Bank of America for business, Southern Bank for business, and we have Square for business and PayPal for business. That's what we use currently. They provide the best benefits, and they provide the best basic benefits. We don't invest in cryptocurrency. We don't invest in stocks and bonds. When our cash comes to our bank account at any level, we leave it in the bank account, and we can only spend the earned interest. Every single one of my bank accounts should have an earned interest rate of no less than 0.75%, because I bring approximately 4.45% more to any account that can give me earned interest, and the most that a bank can probably pay out in earned interest is about 1.35%. For credit cards, with a credit card, they can charge me APR of up to 30% most times, but it's capped at certain numbers. It might be 25% or something like that. It's capped. Whatever it is capped. But just know on a credit card that myself personally, as Andre Kent Jr., I bring about 80% value more to a credit card than they can provide to me. So let's say they're charging me 25% APR. Well, just for me to go check the account and open it and make a payment, this, that, and the other, it's an inconvenience to me. So if they're charging 25% APR on the credit card, in interest, well, make sure you charge them in inconvenience fees 85% of whatever the credit card is costing me to use. Charge them at 85% APR, just because I bring more to the table. That APR will be coming from me. I'm not a credit card provider. Our company is a financial technology company. It is not a bank. We do not act as a bank. We do not act as a church. The churches are owned independently, but they are operated externally, and they are held externally. They're not kept internally. They should look like cathedrals by the time they're done. We don't recommend food stamps on our company. We don't recommend as an employer food stamps. And our accounts are stacked up for our employees. We left 100,000 over 100 years for employment per employee. We do driver, black lane services, chauffeur services. We pay tips, and we pay Uber. So welcome to the company. Just a little update. Y'all work for me. Y'all work for my benefit and for my good and for my excellence. I want excellent at the basics and EAT too.